Hey you guys, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. So this is the first video that I'll be putting out for the summer, and the reason that it's been so long is because I got sick. The first day of summer I got sick, so my voice sounds not as good. I don't know how noticeable it's gonna be, but I'm sure it's not gonna sound the same. So unfortunately that's why I've been holding back on the recordings, but today I've sounded a bit better, so I think I'm going to try recording a few episodes. So the last time I've played Dragon Age, and all the other games as well, since all my episodes are pre-recorded, I've played them like a month ago was the last time. So give me a few minutes to get used to the controls again and to remember what exactly we were doing, what our objectives are. And the stupid thing is, I've actually recorded these episodes yesterday, and what happened was I was recording with my computer mic, not my Blue Snowball mic, so the audio was awful and I had to get rid of all of them. So I'm re-recording those 3 episodes. So I've actually already prepared for the offensive on the castle. Like, I've convinced the blacksmith to help us, but I'm going to go ahead and do it for you guys on camera. So I reloaded to my last save, and we're going to be doing that today. And then, considering I've already done it and I know what to do, it probably won't take that long. So then we're going to try to do like that side mission with Caitlin and her missing brother or whatever. So let's go do that now. The blacksmith was where? Blacksmith's right here in his house, and he locked the door because the militia took all of his stuff, apparently.
Curse you! Leave me in peace! You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Intimidate him.
I am. Alright, just don't destroy anything, damn you!
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing the exact same dialogue options I did before as well.
Somebody's been drinking.
So, I open the door. I've got nothing of value for you. The militia's taken whatever I had. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is.
Alright guys, you heard him. Beat the crap out of him. Sten, get his head. There's no need for a beating provided you do what I say.
What do you want exactly?
Help these soldiers out. Smells like a brewery in here. Okay, don't say that. The militia needs your help.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Calm down, man. Don't do anything stupid. He can't send anyone. That's insane. I'll rescue her for you.
It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
Yes, I will. What about the militia?
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
Okay, then I'll do it.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Morgan, you need to stay out of this before you screw something up. What's stopping me from lying to you? That's not the best thing to say to a drunk man in mourning, so I promise you I'll find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Is this a promise we will not keep?
Let's hope not.
Sten, come on.
I said nothing to you, human.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
So I like the way that Morgan and Sten like interact with each other, and it makes me want to play through the game again with like different characters and a different party setup and see like how they'd interact with each other differently. Because the way I have it now, we have Alistair, who's a good-hearted knight, and then we have Sten and Morgan, who are these like grumpy, they want to like kill everything and just be violent all the time. So it'd be kind of cool to have like Alistair and maybe that rogue lady, Leliana, I think her name was, and see if they would like interact better than Sten and Morrigan would in these types of situations. So here's something else I did. I literally, after talking to him last time, I came over here and pressed A, and I unveiled this hidden trapdoor, right? And I was like, oh my god, I might have just found like treasure. Maybe this guy is hiding something from me. No, all that's in this trapdoor.
I don't think there's anything you'll need in there. But it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
It's literally like a set of leather armor and like a regular axe and dagger. It sucks.
Yeah, let me open it for you. I have the key.
Like, they created... Look, leather gloves. This stuff isn't good at all. I don't get it. It made no sense to me when I saw that. Because it had like a cutscene and everything. So I guess it's cool that they're setting up cutscenes for even the smallest little things. But it's almost like, what's the point? It's a set of leather armor. So that was the first part, and there's actually 2 parts to this quest to help for the attack on the castle. And the second one is pretty easy and kind of deceitful. I wonder if the persuasions will work again because, you know, I had to start over, so I wonder if my chances are going to be like lowered or something, or if I'll be unlucky this time, because I know that's what happened when I tried to rescue Sten again. It like didn't work and I got screwed over, so I hope that doesn't happen. Alistair, I did not talk to you. Talk to this kind man.
It is done.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
Just call me Biscuit.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
What urn are you talking about?
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Alright, so, what was the Arl sick with? Why did they believe? I don't really care. But maybe this could open up into a quest for me to find the urn. Although I'm sure I'm going to end up doing that anyway. So let's try to get a quest out of this guy.
The Arl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Oh, I guess he's just going to give me more info about the urn. So let's discuss something else. Is there anything I could do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
He's such a good-hearted dude, I feel so bad.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Like in the beginning when he's like, what do I address you as? I don't want to offend you. I'm just some like crappy little elf. What a good guy. I'm sure he's not going to die or anything during this raid. So now we have to go back to the Chantry. And believe it or not, it took me like 5 minutes to find it, even though it's literally the building that I came out of when I first got here. There's Caitlin still moping. We're going to try to help her out at the end of this episode, or maybe next episode even if we run out of time again.
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
That's a little random, but thank you anyways. Be grateful when we win.
I will be grateful of your attempt, even if it fails. We can ask no more. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
These soldiers need your help.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Let's lie to them. Can't you just bless them?
I can pray with them and give them my blessing, but Sir Perth wants me to call upon the Maker to shield them from evil.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
Why not? Let's persuade a little bit, but if they think it helps them...
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
So that part made me pretty sad. It's like, we're giving these people false hope. They're all gonna think that the Maker is, like, protecting them, and they're all gonna get, like, slaughtered. And then everyone's gonna lose faith in the Maker, and I'm gonna end up, like, killing off a religion on accident. So now we have to go back up to Sir Perth, talk to him. It actually looks like we might not have time to do Caitlyn's quest after all, so we might wait for the next episode to go ahead and help her out. Where am I going? I'm going the totally wrong way. I also really like this new setting. Like, up until now, we've been in forests and fields and just flat surfaces. Now, we're in these red rocky mountains. I guess you can call them red cliffs. I guess that's probably where the name came from. Sir Perth, I have your amulets or whatever.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
Aw, don't say at my disposal, because I'm about to dispose of all of them. Here's your holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Yeah, here's some amulets.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
You think this will actually help?
Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for? I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
And again, I feel so bad for tricking a man who's just, like, so innocent and kind-hearted, and he thinks these amulets are gonna help. It's just, whatever. Carry on.
Wish Grey Warden, Maker watch over you.
I'm sorry I'm leading you toward your death. I want to see what's up here real quick. This might be the forest where we're gonna find Caitlyn's brother. Hello, sir?
Greetings, friend.
Oh. Redcliffe Castle. Oh, that's where we're gonna end up going. I have no clue where Caitlyn wants me to go. Oh, it's this dude again. This is where we first entered. Hello, Thomas. Is this your house, Thomas? Deathroot. Well, might as well pick that up just for fun. Alright, I guess this is it. So next episode, we're gonna head towards that huge castle in the distance and try to save Arl Eamon and I guess the blacksmith's daughter. I would hate to let her die and then come back to that old drunken blacksmith because I am sure he won't be too happy with us. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos, and I will see you guys in the next episode.